Today's video will be the first episode of a 4-part video series where I talk about the 3 main benefits of tennis, which is health benefits, social benefits, and scholar benefits, and I'm going to be dividing them into 4 videos, 2 for health, 1 for social, 1 for scholar. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So you probably already know that tennis burns calories. Well, in reality, all sports burn calories. For instance, per hour, table tennis burns 290 calories, badminton burns 224 calories, and squash burns 506 calories. And that is quite good, but tennis burns 507 calories, and that is only in general. If you do an intense tennis session, you can burn up to 600 calories per hour, which makes it the most calorie burning racket sport and above average within all physical sport. That is not taken into account that sports such as basketball and badminton can be more tiring than tennis, but just the fact that all of your muscles have to move in tennis quickly makes it more calorie burning even if it's not as tiring. Well, now you might think that it is not realistic or it's just a fantasy that a sport more tiring than tennis can burn less calories. Well, it's because tennis is a run-stop-run activity, which for the most part is anaerobic activity, which means you don't really require a lot of oxygen to play tennis. Therefore, it results in a smaller calorie to tiredness ratio. Now, don't get twisted up when I'm saying this, because you cannot just instantly lose weight when playing tennis, because you have to actually eat properly in order to lose weight. You cannot just burn calorie and expect to lose weight, because you also have to take into factor that you'll also gain calorie while eating, so you have to make sure that you eat properly and healthily. So the next benefit of tennis is that it increases your aerobic capacity. Aerobic capacity is the maximal amount of physiological work that an individual can do as measured by oxygen consumption. It is determined by a combination of aging and cardiovascular conditioning, and is associated with the efficiency of oxygen extraction from the tissue. The aerobic capacity is usually measured in VO2 max, which measures the maximum rate of oxygen consumption during exercise. For reference, a marathon runner would logically have the highest VO2 max at about 65 to 75, which is quite frankly absurd. But elite tennis players such as Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, and much more have a VO2 max of around 50 to 55, which is only 10 less than marathon runners, and they don't even do marathon. For reference, an average man in the US have a VO2 max of around 40 to 45. So just think about it. Imagine not having to run a full-fledged marathon and having a close aerobic capacity as those who does. Now don't feel discouraged and assume this only applies to the pros, because anyone, and I mean anyone, who plays tennis will be assured of a high aerobic capacity. The third health benefit of tennis is that it can lower resting heart rate and blood pressure. A common illness caused by fast heart rate is tachycardia, which causes symptoms such as fainting, lightheadedness or dizziness, rapid heartbeat or palpitations, fluttering in the chest, bounding pulse, chest pressure, tightness or pain, shortness of breath, and fatigue. Now, tennis actually lowers the resting heart rate, which can dramatically decrease the chances of the symptoms to occur. Another illness caused by high blood pressure is hypertension, which is a long-term medical condition in which the blood pressure in the arteries is persistently elevated. Causes can be life-threatening, such as headache, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, blurred or double vision, nosebleed, palpitations or irregular or forceful beating of the heart, and breathlessness. Not to worry, because tennis actually lowers the blood pressure and keeps it at a healthy and constant level, which obviously makes you a healthier and more happier individual. The final and last benefit for today's video is that tennis improves your metabolic function. Tennis increases your muscles' ability to burn fat more efficiently, which relates to the first benefit of tennis and confirms that tennis does burn a lot of calorie. The word metabolic is actually derived from a Greek word metabolismos, which literally means change. So it means that we can change the speed of our metabolism and make it better, whether it be slower or faster depending on your conditions. And tennis is the perfect way to do so. The better your metabolic function, the more reliable your body system will be for detoxifying itself, eliminating what it doesn't need, burning fat, and preventing diseases. So that wraps up today's video. This is the first episode of a 4-part video series, and the next episode we will cover the 4 more health benefits, which we will discuss about bone density, body fat, muscle tone, strength, flexibility, and reaction times. So I will see you guys in the next episode.